trying to be above so I can contribute to society and offer my family and myself a happy life.
How do you think that your diploma is going to help you get a job like after college?
Well, U of A has a great business school, so that'll help me get the internship or like a job in itself. The rest is kind of doing your own, kind of like have to promote yourself for internships, and then from internships you can get jobs. So.
Business has been something I've been really interested lately, especially I wasn't sure at like senior year, but then I declared it before I really knew. But then I took a marketing class in high school, and then after that I was just really into it. So that's what got me started.
Business kind of just overall you can do a lot of things with a business major after college, so that's why I picked it in the beginning.
So do you think when you get your degree, are you gonna start your own business?
I would. After I get my master's, I can get my own contractor's business in electrical wiring. I want to get with a custom home builder and just wire custom homes.
Do you think you would be as successful finding a job without the degree?
No, not. I mean, depending how creative you are. Usually, creative people can make a lot of money, but I'm not that creative, so I stick with going to school and doing it that way.
I'd probably look for something maybe out west, like in Seattle or Portland, maybe, just because I like that area, and I know that the U of A is really expensive. So,
personally, do you think that the U of A is just the greatest? You should go
Absolutely.
for that. Hands down.
Yeah.
But
I would not. If I could go back and choose a different school, I would choose this school again. Disneyland. It's like Disneyland, happiest place on earth right here.
I honestly believe that the price, everybody can find a college they can afford, or work their butts off like I did and don't play baseball every day and get grants. Now, I won't say my age, but I have hobbies to keep me busy, which I think is very important. And it all depends on what an individual wants. When you're in a mainstream college like that, a big school, you're going to have to take a lot of classes that you don't think make any sense towards your degree. I struggle with that, which is why I'm going back and forth. But it just goes to say, well, to me, as I'm going to be a master electrician, you should also know a couple other things as well. Even though I don't think it pertains to my career, but if I make a mistake or I'm not there or don't have a code book handy and I mess something up, well, if I already have the knowledge, then I know what I'm doing. I don't think that biology and chemistry has anything to do with electrical wiring. My professors think otherwise. So I'm to the point to where I'm taking my father's advice, like I should have done 20 years ago when I was in elementary school. Just do what they tell you and do it right, or don't do it at all.
Did you consider any financial aid options, or are you working to make the money to pay for your college education?
I have a scholarship and then I have loans out, but that's about it.
Yeah,
I don't have a job.
I have a scholarship too.
So are you in debt from your college?
yeah, I mean, I don't mind sharing this. I probably have around $20,000 in debt that I'm currently paying. So yeah.
So would you say that you're financially stressed about it?
Yeah, I actually had to defer my loans this past month, just because of some financial stuff that came up. So yeah, I deferred it until June.
My parents paid, so they kind of when I was younger put in side money to pay for all. So I have an older sister and a younger brother, so none of us have school debt when we're done, so we get a fresh start.
But without being given a chance to show what I can do, I'm not sure, because there's a job market, everyone's fighting for the same jobs, and you have to be able to prove yourself. So that's why I try to work at the same time as going to school, so I have experience as well as education and looking for a full-time job in the future.
I think my mom had some funds saved up for me, but I definitely would have struggled a lot more if it wouldn't have been for the FAFSA.
were you originally planning to go to college, or like why did you stop? Was it just money?
I went to work so I could make money. Getting a degree in something that I really didn't even know what I was going to do after that just didn't really, at the time, seem practical.
What were you originally gonna get your degree in?
Electronics, like all the way down to the nano parts, but then I got into electronics algebra and realized I was just a teeny little bit in over my head.
Do you think that the college you went to was worth the price?
No, actually. I mean, I really liked the college campus and the town that I was in for college. Like, I think I learned a lot there, and it was an education for me, just meeting people in the community. But as far as my college, like, I want to be an entrepreneur in business, and they didn't really provide that. They mainly wanted us to, like, become managers at, like, Target and Walmart and places like that. So I think if I could have, I would have gone to a more entrepreneur program.
So if your parents didn't put aside money for you to go to school and you had to pay for it, would college be worth the price?
I wouldn't be out of state, that's for sure, and that's tough. Probably yes, but I would be in school for a long, long time.
Is college worth the price?
Yes.
Nowadays, it's kind of hard to get a job without a diploma. So basically what we learn is that majoring in anything general is gonna get you somewhere, but like picking what exact major does depend on where you're gonna work. So
You do it for the education, but the experience makes you grow up. You see how the world really is.
but even if I didn't have that scholarship, I'd still work out here.
Is the price worth the education? I don't know. I guess that depends on what economic bracket you come from to begin with. At my level, I don't know. You know, it's a lot harder. You know, you need to get grants and all that. Where, yeah, I don't know. I guess that pretty much answers it, doesn't it?
They asked me, they said, one guy I work for, he says, you're one of those glass half full type guys, aren't you? I said, actually, no, I'm not. I would just be thankful to have a glass.